Cheers, welcome to a new episode. It's a blissful day. Here I am in a windy city still, drinking some herbal chamomile tea. So, cheers to all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm gonna get right to it. Today, when I was taking a shower, I just had a concept, and I'm gonna get to it very slowly. So normally I would ask a lot of times, like, how are you doing? How is your day so far? And I think I want to be asking better questions. And I think that the question that I really want to ask is, how are you choosing to spend your day? Or maybe, what are you doing with today? And I think it's a lot of times I think we have to recognize where we're at. Am I worrying? Is it just the morning? And it's like, am I about to or certain things are going to trouble me? Am I kind of upset I have to get out of the bed and the alarm clock went off a little bit too early and I want to sleep in and I have maybe, it's like I have to get to school, whatever the situation and story might be. And why is it important? Because I think a lot of times we have option to choose. So the difference is, am I on autopilot some sort of? And it's like I've been doing this for a long time, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, doesn't matter. And I would like us today to start thinking about is like, how is it that a lot of times we end up being in the same situation or being in the same day, and it kind of feels like another day has passed by and we have not moved anything or nothing has changed. We haven't grown, and everything seems the mundane and the same. And I think it's a lot of times if we slow down, and maybe this is a really good time to do it, even though there's a lot of craziness in the world, we have to focus on ourselves and what we can do and some of the techniques. And I would like us to start paying attention of choosing. Because, that we cannot control weather, we cannot control the news. There's a lot of things we have no control over, but what we can control is how are we going to react to it. That's one. Two, it's what we're going to do with this information and how we're going to be interacting, how our energy is going to be interacting with other people, whether on the phone, in person, and etc. So I would love us to try this little crazy experiment. And I haven't really talked about it, cold showers, but I was taking a cold shower this morning, and I've been doing this maybe for 2 or 3 weeks. I do some kind of a breathing exercise, and I've wanted to see for about a month I'd be able to take every day a cold shower. I know some of you, well, it's so easy for you. You live in LA, it's warm. No, I've been obviously doing this in LA. I'm sorry, here in Chicago. And it's much colder today. It's windy. It's not so pleasant, but it doesn't bother me at all. And I wanted to test it out this morning. So this morning what I did is a lot of times I start with a regular shower, and especially if you work out, you have sore muscles. It kind of helps to relax a little bit, kind of get in the shower. And then what I do, I just go to cold. Boom, just like that. Don't think about it, just do it. And why do I do that? Number one, it's good for your immune system. And number two, it's your energy level starts kind of kicking in. You do need coffee. There's a lot of benefits, health benefits especially, that are being triggered. So I would highly encourage you to do it. And then funny thing is, imagine that if you're taking a regular hot shower, what happens after it, right? You turn water off. What happens? It's like you want to grab the towel because you're getting cold. The reverse happens if you do a cold shower. And the beautiful thing is that the moment you allow your brain to shut it off and say, I will accept it, and you just focus on the breath, and it's like after 7 or 8, 10 seconds, like start breathing heavily, I promise you that the cold spot, your brain will be tricked, and all of a sudden you start feeling all the heat coming in from within you. And it's just try it. Don't take my word for it. Just try it. I know for 30 minutes. I'm sorry, for 30 seconds, minute or two. Just try a cold shower, and it's fantastic. The circulation is gonna be so much better. You're gonna turn off the water, and basically you'll be like, oh my goodness, I'm so warm. I'm so hot. And all of us can do it. Try it out. Don't believe me. Why am I talking about this? Because I think it's power of it's. I've been trying to spending a lot of my personal time to seeing who's stronger. Is it me or my mind? Who's controlling what? Is my mind controlling my body, or my body is controlling my mind? And it's a lot of times I found myself that I was doing a lot of things just autopilot. I'm not thinking about it. It's just habit. And number one, I would like to be more conscious of what I'm doing, how am I spending my time, and to me, it's like of an area of big interest. And I've been always drawn by the Eastern philosophers, and I am into on a mission to excuse me, to truly prove to myself, not to anybody else, that I can actually control my thoughts. And it's going to be a lifelong journey for sure. But I would encourage everybody to go and just try this little experiment with the cold water. And that's going to be good for you, but it's also going to be very good for your mind. And I want to close today with a Nelson Mandela quote. It is always seems impossible until it is done. And this quote has been showing up lately in my life, but I thought it'd be appropriate to share this quote. So have an awesome day, guys, or choose to have an awesome day. Whatever happens, no, I'm going to make the best of it. So go and do that. And I will definitely have another cold shower tomorrow. I think I'll be continuing that for the rest of my life. It's been great. And until I definitely will be doing a full episode about Nelson Mandela. Andre has recommended that, and he's such an amazing story that I think I'll probably dedicate more than one episode just to him, because there's a lot of things you can learn from that individual. So continue having fantastic or blissful day. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.